One evening, Dukulaka and Parika were returning from collecting roots when a great cloud began to rise. The pair quickly looked around for shelter. They took shelter in the roots of a tree, which happened to be near an anthill, and they decided to stand on it. However, a snake lived inside. As the rain hit the pair, it flowed down their bodies and washed their sweat onto the snake, greatly angering it. In order to get revenge for the offense, the snake slithered up the tree and spit venom into the eyes of Dukulaka and Parika, instantly blinding them. Dukulaka called out to Parika,
I can't see! I can't see! I'm blind!
Parika called out back to Dukulaka,
I can't see either! I can't see! We're doomed! Our lives are over!
They both thought to themselves, what evil karma could we have done to deserve this? In a former life, Dukulaka was born into a doctor's family and grew up to be a doctor himself. He helped treat a rich patient who was going blind. After he cured her, the rich patient refused to pay for his services. The doctor told his wife and asked her what he should do. His wife, who was also angry, said, "Do not take her money. Instead, let us take revenge. Make a concoction to blind her. You can give it to her. Just say it is medicine." The doctor did as his wife advised and gave the rich patient a concoction. He told her that it was vital medicine for her eyes. After applying the medicine, the rich patient completely lost her sight. Because of the sin of that life, Dukulaka and Parika had to pay for their past karma by being blinded for many lives. Sama, having come home, noticed that his parents were not at their usual place at their usual time. He then went to search for his parents, worried that something might have befallen them. As Sama searched, he made loud noises. Dukulaka and Parika, hearing their son's voice, answered loudly,
Sama! Dear child! Do not come near! There is danger here!
Sama, being very wise and resourceful, found a long stick and told them to grab one end of it. They used it to come to him. Sama said,
Mother, father, what happened to you? What happened to your eyes?
His parents then responded,
We took shelter from the rain and stood on an anthill. The next thing we knew, something hit our eyes and we were blinded.
As he looked at his parents, Sama wept for their misfortune and pain. However, in the midst of his weeping, he began to laugh. This confused his parents, and they said, Sama, dear son, have you lost your senses? Why did you weep and then suddenly begin laughing? Sama then explained, Dear parents, I wept because your sight is gone and your lives will be much more difficult. I laughed because I then realized that I have the opportunity to take care of you and repay you for the gift of life. Owing to this gift, I have the opportunity to develop my paramitas and create good karma, which will benefit me in my future rebirths. Upon hearing his explanation, Lukulaka and Parika smiled. Sama created a system of ropes to help his parents navigate between the buildings and the bathrooms. He stayed close to his parents every day and tended to their every need and want. He dutifully performed his service and never complained or harbored resentment. He went out to gather food every day and made sure his parents ate before he took his portion. Meanwhile, in Benares, not too far away, there reigned a king named Biliyaka. He had an obsession with hunting and eating deer meat. On his latest hunt, the king happened to come upon Sama while he fetched water for his parents. Having never seen a being with such an impressive aura, Biliyaka marveled at the sight of Sama. He assumed that Sama was a god or a dewa. The king thought to himself,
If I return and tell the others what I have seen, they will not believe me. They may even laugh at me. I must bring back proof of this being's existence. If I approach him, he will just disappear or fly away. I know. I must prevent him from fleeing. I'll wound him. Yes, that is what I shall do.
What did you learn from this story? We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads.